Hello, my name's Corinne Hutton and I've just signed up to do the AJ Bell London Triathlon, and I was asked by AJ Bell to start doing a bit of a blog about my training and how it was going. So welcome if you're coming to the triathlon. Look forward to seeing you there. It's the very first one I've done, so I think it's fair to say that I'm not terribly worried about the distances that I'm doing in the triathlon. It's not the big major one I'm doing, but as a quadruple amputee, I lost my legs and my hands 3 years ago. So it's the transitions that I'm worrying about, the changeover from bike and legs and getting out the water at Docklands. How am I going to get out the water? And even though I know that there's lots of cranes down there, I'm thinking it a bit undignified perhaps to be lifted out the water by a crane. So how will I get out the water? How will I dry off? How will I get my legs on and my prosthetic legs on and get onto the bike? And how do we get everything where it needs to be? So I'm quite worried about those things, but I've been offered some assistance, so hopefully I'll be able to get through that. And my training is probably going to take a bit of a hurdle as well. I unfortunately have to have an operation later on, the end of March. I've got to have an operation to remove half of my lung, which is a problem that occurred when I had pneumonia and sepsis 3 years ago. I've now discovered that I have scarring in my lungs and a cavity, a hole basically that collects all sorts of rubbish and stores them there for a while and then turns them into infection for me. So I've been dealing with this problem for a few months now, and they've finally decided the best thing for me is to remove half of my lung, which shouldn't give me too much of a problem because it's not working at the moment anyway. But yes, my training has to be interrupted so that I can go in and get my lung removed, and they won't do it keyhole and they won't do it within a couple of hours. So I've unfortunately got to take some time aside to be in hospital. So I'm having to deal with those things whilst thinking about actually turning pedals and swimming in the Thames. So yeah, there's quite a lot to take in. If you're doing the triathlon already with AJ Bell or otherwise, then I look forward to hearing from you. It would be nice to get a bit of crack going about all the different people doing it and what you're going through. And I'll do one of these videos every couple of weeks probably, just to let you know how I'm doing and how my operation went and what my next hurdle is for training. If you haven't heard about it before and you'd be interested in a triathlon, then get in touch with findingyourfeet.net or AJ Bell. There are places available. It would be very nice if you would take one of those. If you're already coming and you haven't chosen to do it for a charity, then would you think about Finding Your Feet? We set this charity up 3 years ago to help amputees get back on their feet, whether it be physically or metaphorically. And we now support 120 or so amputees in various different ways, either directly one-on-ones, or they come to a lot of the clubs that we offer. And some of them come and do mad events like this with us as well. So it would be very nice if you would help us that way. If you're free and you'd like to volunteer or come along on the day down at London, then it would be very nice to see you. And I think that's probably enough for now. So I'll cut off now. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.